What's going on, Cardinal Nation? Man, what a very disappointing game tonight as we lose 10-3 to the Toronto Blue Jays in the first of a two-game series. And, well, of course, we were without our two star players, two all-stars, Nolan Arenado and Paul Goldschmidt. Be without them today and tomorrow due to them not being vaccinated. And rule is you have to be vaccinated in order to play in Canada. So, that was definitely a big loss. I think this could be the first time all year that neither Goldie or Arenado are in the lineup in the same game. So, yeah, they've been everyday consistent players. So, we will get off to a solid start. We would take a 1-0 lead as Dylan Carlson would hit a solo home run with one out in the first inning. This is his sixth home run of the season. That would give us a 1-0 lead. But then the Blue Jays will go up 2-1 after George Springer would have a leadoff single. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. with a two-run home run, his 21st home run of the year off Andre Plante, to quickly give Toronto a 2-1 lead. They would then go up 3-1 later in the first. Matt Chapman, an RBI single to make it 3-1 Toronto. So they would score 3 runs on 5 hits in the bottom of the first to go up 3-1. And then we were able to make it 3-2 thanks to Dylan Carlson. And then after Tyler O'Neill would strike out. And by the way, Tyler O'Neill playing in his home country of Canada, although he's from like the Vancouver area, so a long ways from Toronto, but first time playing in Canada as a major leaguer. And then Albert Pujols would tie the game up at 3. That would score Tommy Edman. And then Andre Plante would strike out back-to-back in the third. And then would strike out Matt Chapman in the fourth. And he would go 4 innings, give up 3 runs, would settle in. And then Jordan Hicks, a scoreless, perfect 5th inning. And then he would then allow a single to Teoscar Hernandez in the 6th. And then Toronto would then go up 4-3, Matt Chapman, RBI single. And then Jordan Hicks would then walk back-to-back batters Santiago Espinal and Kevin Biggio. So load the bases. Junior Fernandez would come in and he would give up a grand slam to George Springer to give the Blue Jays a 8-3 lead. Springer's 18th home run of the season to make it an 8-3 Blue Jays lead. And then in the bottom of the 7th, Fernandez would give up another home run, a solo homer to Alejandro Kirk, their catcher, who's a big guy. By height, he's only like 5'9", but he's over 200 pounds. He was an all-star. This is his 12th home run, and that'll give the Blue Jays a 9-3 lead. And then they would then go up 10-3. Santiago Espinal, an RBI single, to make it 10-3. And then TJ McFarland would come in and then get the final out of the 7th again and get a perfect 8th inning. So, and then in the 9th inning, we got the bases loaded for Dylan Carlson, but then he would strike out and Tyler O'Neill would fly out to end it. So, tough game. So, and with Goldie and Arenado not being able to play, we called up 3 guys from AAA. Infielders Connor Capel and Corey Spanchenberg, as well as catcher Ivan Herrera. Spanchenberg, who has appeared in the major leagues. This was actually his first game. He came uh, in the eighth inning. This is his first game since 2019 with the Brewers. So it's in the Cardinals minor league system all year now. Got a chance to play with the big club. So, but yeah, so hopefully we can bounce back in the second and final game of the series before we head to Washington. And I believe it's Miles Michaelis, the All Star game, to start Wednesday uh, against Kevin Gausman for the Blue Jays. He's had a great year. So, uh, just look to see if it's double check to see if it is Michaelis or not. Actually, it's Adam Wainwright starting Wednesday. Michaelis starting Friday. So, till then, Connor's Bigger saying, go Cards.